Guys, it's Dawn. Welcome to Spiritual Well. Today I'm doing a pick a card reading, and the topic is what fairy would you be if you were a fairy? Like, what kind of fairy would you be? You know, your physical features, what kind of element would you belong to? Not necessarily an element. Also, guys, excuse me for the noise in the background. You guys know I live with children, okay? So, and also, what would your Fae family want you to know? What type of message would they bring forth to you? So, Okay, so guys, we have 7 pals. Now you guys already know I don't really show the pals. I will show you guys the cards when you choose your pal. But for now, I want you guys to use your intuition, because this also helps you make your intuition stronger. This helps you trust your intuition. Therefore, your intuition becomes stronger, right? Okay, so let's take a deep breath. And just meditate and ask yourself to quiet your voice and allow your higher self's voice to bring forth the correct message. Okay, I'm over here trying to be real, okay. So 1 through 7. So maybe you see the numbers 111 often, or 222, maybe, repetitive numbers. That might be something that you need to look into. Or maybe you just hear a number calling you right now. Choose that number, okay? So 1 through 7. Okay. So let's move forward with pal 1. So what type of fairy would you be, pal 1? So we got what came of picking flowers. Agreed. Okay, so as far as what type of flower, what type of fairy you'd be, your characteristics, like what you would look like, physical characteristics, I feel like you're a badass. I feel like you also could be a Cancer, or you could be a Scorpio, or you could be like some type of, like, also possibly a Sagittarius, because I just heard Sagittarius. If not, that's fine. You might just have those attributes. But I feel like you possibly have like a really cute nose. It's probably around like a button, just a cute little button. Or you have like, your eyes tell a lot about you. Like when you look at someone, and you have like a fierce look, basically. Like when you look at someone, like they can feel your emotions, they can feel your energy just through your eyes. I feel like you like to wear makeup, or you like to wear, like, when you do wear makeup, it's like very different or unique. You like to go all out, like not a drag queen. Like, I'm not calling you a drag queen, but they're popping. But I'm saying, like, you like dramatic looks. Like, you like to be out there. You possibly have like a crazy hairstyle, or you like to wear the kooky colors in your hair. You would possibly be also an earth sign, or you'd belong to those elements, or you would you'd be very grounded. You possibly like nature a lot. I see that you might like flowers a lot, or you're starting to get into flowers. And if you're not, that's possibly something that your heart has been calling you to do, is to start a garden, or grow a plant or something. Or maybe you need some plants in your home to fix your feng shui, something of that nature. But you like nature, and you may also like get your makeup looks maybe influenced and inspired by nature, if you're like a makeup artist or something. What else? Like your physical appearance. I feel like you have longer hair, or you're into long hair. And if that's something you've been wanting to try, you should definitely go for it, because it would look good on you. You also, for some reason, I'm getting like you could have went through that phase when you were younger to want to be like a cholita, like a little chola, and you like, I don't know. I used to want to be a little cholita when I was younger and shit. But yeah, what type of message would Faye want you to know? Okay, so for some people, I strongly feel like there is something that occurred in your life. Doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but there's something that occurred in your life, and it's causing you it caused you pain, or you were very greedy, and you're trying to change your ways. So either or. So if something caused you pain, you're trying not to allow that situation to turn you into a bad person. Or maybe it is trying to turn you into a bad person and you're allowing it to turn you into a bad person. Not necessarily bad, but like a more so evil person or spiteful person. You could be you could be in pain about a certain situation, and you're probably taking substances, because I just heard substances. So you're probably taking substances. You're probably getting addicted to something, because it helps you not think about a certain situation that occurred in your life. But that part of your life is over, okay? It's coming to an end. And also, if you do use substances, if you abuse substances, you should be very careful, because this is clouding your judgment about certain things. It might cause you to make a decision that is very hasty. Like you're making hasty decisions because your emotions are in the way because of something that occurred in the past. And it could have been in the it could have been in the near past. Okay? I feel like you're also restraining yourself, like you're not saying something that you've been wanting to say, but I feel like this is something that you might need to get off your chest so that you can move forward. There's a lot of things on your chest, and it's getting heavy and it's weighing you down. And I feel like also what I just heard was Bag Lady by Erykah Badu. You should listen to that song if you've never heard of it. But basically it's about a woman that she gets in these relationships, and she goes through terrible toxic relationships, and so that causes her to have baggage. And so she's trying to move forward with her life, but there's too much baggage that she's trying to take with her, and that causes people to move away from you. You can't have something good in your life if you're always focused on what happened in the past and negativity. And I'm speaking about that from experience, because that's kind of the situation that I'm in now. I'm not necessarily clinging on to baggage. I'm just trying to move forward with my life and heal. And hey, all it takes is for you to want to heal. All it takes for you is to ask the universe, to ask God to help you with your life, help you change. If you cannot forgive someone, tell God that you cannot forgive that person, and to help you, and you will receive help so that you can change. But I can see that you also could be there also could have been a humbling experience in your life that did cause you to be more humble, and that is why you will be receiving great karma in this Libra season that's coming up. Okay? Also, you could be in your head about like the things that you want in life, like the lifestyle that you want to live, and that's causing you to manifest it. But it's taking more time to manifest it because of this baggage that you could be carrying. So it's all about removing the baggage out of your life, okay? Yeah. Crying over spilled milk isn't going to help, and I understand that sometimes things hurt and you want to hold on to it a little bit more, grieve. But, after a week of grieving, you need to start celebrating. Okay? So, thank you guys so much for watching my video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you're new, please subscribe, comment if it resonates. If not, I apologize, but maybe there's someone else for you that can be your guidance. Also, guys, if you are new, you should know that I do babble a lot, ramble a lot. I mess up a lot. Like, I'm very... my words are all over the place. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Bye. Okay, pal 2. What type of fairy would you be if you were a fairy? Okay. So, I got the Rapunzel card. For some reason, I'm getting like, if there was a queen fairy, you would be the queen fairy, okay? You could be a water sign. You possibly have extremely long hair, or that's your goal. Not necessarily your end-all be-all goal in life, but that is your goal in life. You may wear a lot of accessories. You may have colored eyes, possibly blue eyes, or green. You don't play, it seems like you don't play like games and you don't take bullshit. That's the type of person that you are. You could be a sweetheart, but that shit can change very fast. Like you're a diva. It's more like a diva look, you know, you have more of a diva look. You could be pale and you wear things like contour or, you know, blush, stuff like that. But I don't really see you wearing too much color on your face. And if you do, it's very neutral colors. Okay? You also possibly think of yourself highly. So you could be extremely beautiful, honestly. You possibly may own a mirror in every room that you walk in, okay? Or there has to be a mirror in every room that you walk in, okay? That's the type of person that it seems like you are. That's the type of fairy you would be. Like as far as looks. Now, as far as like what type of fairy you would be, like your characteristics, your element, you would more than likely be a water sign or an earth sign, and that's strictly it. Like I don't see anything else. And if you're not one of those, you would possibly be a Libra or an Aquarius. I don't see Gemini, but I do see Libra or Aquarius, and I see water signs and earth signs. You would work with like nature. You may also be into, you know, magic or arts. You may be into herbs and things like that. So you would work with herbs and nature. You possibly work with animals. You'd work with like, okay, say this. You would be either Silver Mist or Dawn on Tinkerbell, okay? That's the ones that you would be, because Dawn loves animals and Silver Mist is a water fairy. So you'd be one of those. Not saying that that's where, you know, but if I were to say that, you would be one of those. Okay, so what is the universe trying to tell you? I feel like you have been looking at yourself, doubting who you are, not just looking at yourself on the outside, but looking at yourself on the inside, doubting who you are as a person, doubting your potential, and doubting all that you want. You're kind of having like a midlife crisis, or maybe like a little bit less than a midlife crisis. So you need to take a breath and you need to relax and, you know, get in tune with nature. Go ground yourself. Put your feet in some dirt or on the ground, on the bare ground, you know. Let yourself be a part of the universe again and remember who you truly are. Don't lose yourself. There's something that is happening or will be happening that is going to cause you to question yourself. Either question yourself, lose yourself, or remember who you are. And you need to remember who you are in this time. You know, don't let anything make you forget who you are, make you feel less than, or make you question your capabilities, okay? You will be tested very soon and you need to breathe. And you also need to rest before this test, okay? So you need to also possibly study in real life, because you might be having an actual real test coming up and you need to breathe, okay? But if not, then this is a test in life and you need to breathe. You need to, you know, basically just remember who you are. There might be things trying to restrain you or constrain you, whatever. I don't know the proper term, but there also may be things trying to, I feel like you're going to have a lot of trials and tribulations, but in the end you will come out. You have the potential to be victorious in this situation as long as you breathe and remember all the things that you've learned, which are life lessons, not just things that you read and stuff like that. Like, these are things that you've been through in the past that are going to be helping you in this situation that you will be having. So that's what your faith family would want you to know. There also is a spirit animal. The dove is trying to come in contact with you, and the dove usually has to do with peace. I also just heard soulmate, so this might have to do with a soulmate. But don't let anything knock you down or make you feel like you're not important, honestly, because it's hard to get back up from that. And if you're in the process of getting back up from that, just continuously breathe, meditate, do something that will help you with your... I also genuinely feel like you may have anxiety. And this is why you possibly may stay to yourself. You may have anxiety in social settings. Oh my gosh. Social settings. And I feel like you have been through a lot in your life. But it was all for this big reason. I also heard that you need to, in this time, be very cautious how you talk to people. Be very cautious of how you treat people, because you never know who you're entertaining. You know, you could be entertaining an angel. I've entertained plenty of angels, you know, and I've never had like attitudes or anything like that. I'm very kind to outside, you know, people. But it's just so, you know, interesting to know afterwards. You're like, oh my gosh, that was an angel. So yes, be very cautious of how you treat people, but also breathe and remember how to treat yourself, okay? So thank you so much, Pal 2, for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know. Comment, subscribe, you know, share possibly. Yeah. Also, if you guys are new, I do want you guys to know, just like I told the first pal, that I do have a very hard time with my words, like talking and stuff. When I'm making these videos, I seem to mess up a lot, but I'm not gonna, like, you know, I'm gonna try not to edit this. So yes, thank you guys so much and have a blessed day. Bye. Okay, pal 3, what type of fairy would you be? Pal 3. Pile 3. What type of fairy would you be? Okay, I'm done. So, what type of fairy would you be, Pile 3? As far as your looks, first, your physical, like, you know, okay, what type of fairy would you be? You're probably very pale in real life, but you would be a very pale fairy, like extremely pale, bro. Like you'd be very pale. You also maybe albino, or you are, you know, more prone to like skin problems because of the sun and things of that nature. So you probably like the nighttime more. You may have really big eyes, brown eyes. And you know, sometimes albino people, they have red eyes. By the way, guys, this is like no judgment, because like I love all colors of people. I love everyone. And I have an albino cousin, and he's like the cutest. He's so cute. His eyes are so beautiful too. So yes, you could have very big eyes, alluring eyes too. You look like a very holly jolly person, like you're happy. You kind of also have this mysterious thing going on about you where you're like, like you never know what's really going on in your mind. But you kind of have like a poker face, but the poker face isn't really like a bland face. Like the poker face is more like a, and you never know what's really going on in your head, you know, like what are you thinking? Like you're always on the next page, you're always 10 steps ahead. Okay, that's the type of person that you are. And you also maybe kind of I say mischievous, but people say mischievous, so you could also be kind of like that, like where you're always playing little pranks on people, which is common for fairies actually in real life. So you may really be, or what may really have been, a fairy in your past life. I genuinely feel like I was a fairy in my past life. I've loved fairies since I was freaking born, since I was a kid. Okay, I've loved fairies. I've watched all the Tinkerbells, and I can sit there and watch them all over again. I've had everything, like not everything fairy, but I've had a lot of fairy things in my life. And I always say I'm a fairy. I dream. Sorry, I'm babbling. My bad. I didn't even notice. But, yeah. You could be like that. You also may have tattoos, or you may want tattoos. You may have a tattoo on your shoulder or tattoos on your arms and things like that. Your tattoos are usually symbolical and they mean things. You work well with the night and the day. Okay. So what type of like element would you work with? You would usually work with water or air, the moon or the sun, because you got, sorry, I don't even know if I showed you, you got the day boy and the night girl. Okay, so you also could be like a tomboy or tom girl. Did that make sense? You could be a tomboy, or if you're a boy, you could be kind of like not necessarily feminine, but you're in tune with your feminine side, which is good. Trust me, the ladies love it. And you know, anyways, Yes, you're very in tune. You are very in tune. You're in tune with nature. You're in tune with the elements. So I feel like you're mostly in tune with like the moon and which is that an element? No, the moon and the sun. You're in tune with them, and you're also in tune with all the elements like air, water, fire, earth. Okay, you might do like work with the moon. You might actually use moon water, and if you don't, that's also really good for bath rituals or any type of rituals that you're doing that you can incorporate moon water. So if you're like a kitchen witch, you can use moon water. Okay, if you're a hedge witch, you can use moon water too, or if you just do a lot of rituals, bath rituals, there you go. You don't really wear too much makeup, and if you do, it's very, very like subtle. You don't use too much makeup. Okay. So yeah, like I said, you would be a water sign or an air sign, specifically a Libra. I think that what your faith family would want you to know is that you are who you think you are. And you have gifts. You have a lot of gifts. You are becoming more in tune with yourself if you're not quite yet, and even if you are, you're going to be becoming more and more in tune with yourself, and it's going to be effortless. You use your gifts effortlessly, so be careful with how you use them, because you're very prone to the dark side, just like you're very prone to the sun, the light side. So it's easy for you to be tilted, like one day you could be like this and the next day you could be like this. So be very careful also with the things that you think about if you do magic. Okay, make sure that your intentions are good and make sure that they remain good. Okay, if that's your intention. There's this plan that you have, this idea that you have, and it's great. And you also have a gift to manifest. You're very great at manifesting, and you can manifest this plan out effortlessly. Oh my gosh. Effortlessly. Okay, also there will be someone that's pouring out their emotions to you very soon, and so I just heard be very careful with how you treat this person, which is crazy because I heard that for another pal too. If you don't feel the same way about this person, do not say it back. Kindly let them know that the feelings and the energy is not reciprocated and it's not mutual. Say it in a nice manner, therefore you won't receive any negative karma. There's also something possibly about a third-party situation that will be coming to the light that was once hidden, and your intuition was telling you all along. But it's like step out of your own way. I'm hearing to step out of your own way. You are easily, I'm not saying that you're easily influenced. You're more so you influence people easily. Okay? You're very attractive. You're very unique looking as well. In a great, great way. Okay? So really all I'm just getting from you is to believe in yourself. Believe in this gift, believe in these gifts, believe in this plan that you have. Continue to plan it out, go into detail about it, continue to manifest it. I also heard to do like your money mantra, like I am money, I attract money, I am abundant, money flows to me, things like that. Even if you don't believe them, say them until you believe them, because this is going to help you. Also, not even just that, but just continuously manifest and believe in who you are. Believe in your dreams and your goals, because I feel like maybe in the past people haven't believed in your dreams and your goals, but if you continuously believe in them, then they won't have a choice but to believe them when they see the outcome of it, because I'm almost cursed. This is going to happen effortlessly, okay? Your dreams and your goals are coming into fruition. Like, it's going to happen for you. And it's like you've been waiting for it to happen. You've been waiting for the opportunity so you can grab it, and so that you can use it to make the best, so that you can climb up the stairs, and it's finally here. Like, you're finally about to like receive this abundance that you've been wanting in all aspects, not just in love, not just in money, not just in appearance, things of that nature, but also you could be getting a makeover that you've been wanting. If you haven't been wanting a makeover, you will not be receiving or getting a makeover. But if you've been wanting a makeover, go for it. But anything that you've been thinking about, that you've been wanting to do, you will be able to do it. You will have the funds to do it. You will have the energy to do it effortlessly. And it's time, like right here, right now. Also, some people, you guys are asking for a sign, waiting for a door to open and waiting for opportunities. You have to make those opportunities for yourself. You have to take those opportunities. You have to create the life that you want. God is saying yes, it's time. Okay? So thank you guys for watching PAL 3. I hope that you guys, enjoyed. If it resonates, let me know. If it doesn't, I apologize. Maybe there is someone else that is out there for you that is capable of helping you along your journey. Also, guys, if you're new, I do want you to know that it is sometimes I mess up in these videos. Like, I babble, I ramble, I trip over my own words. So yeah, that's just who I am. Okay, so thanks, guys. Okay. So PAL 4. Yeah. What type of fairy would you be if you was a fairy? Okay. What type of fairy would you be? Okay. Okay. So you may have you may have curly hair. I also heard you may have short hair, but I feel like you have long hair. So you may be trying to have short hair. You may want short hair. You like to wear... Sorry for the noise in the back, guys. Mom! Fuck, bro. Okay. You know what? I'm not even gonna edit this out, bro. I don't even care. Like, I always have to edit, but I'm not editing today. So you guys are just gonna have to know what my lifestyle is like, okay? So what type of fairy would you be? You would have very bright hair. You'd be that fairy that people see, like you would kind of fuck it up for everybody. All the fairies that are trying to hide and not be known, because you would be seen very easily because your hair is bright, or you possibly like bright hair colors. You like to do spunky things with your hair. You like to spruce it up with accessories, and you like to wear your hair different ways. You don't wear your hair just one way. Whether it be a part in the middle, a part on the side the next day, 2 buns, things like that. You have extremely big eyes, or you would have extremely big eyes, and they are so adorable. Sorry guys, I didn't even show you the card. They are so adorable. You wear makeup. You do. You wear possibly a lot of eyeliner. You just like to darken things up a little bit, make them more like fierce, make them more like, you like for your eyes to pop. You may have hazel eyes, okay? You have a cute nose. It's like round. You may have some plump lips and some juicy cheeks, okay? You may wear a lot of perfume, or you like perfume. Maybe you don't wear a lot, but you might wear even oils and things of that nature. Smell goods, things that make you smell good, okay? Yeah. Could have this dreamy girl look on your face, or this dreamy boy look on your face. Okay, so what type of element would you work with? You would work with water. Or you'd be like you also may be into like energy alchemy, but you'd be into like water, using water. You may also like mermaids, honestly, in real life. Like, so honestly, you may like the beach. Honestly, when I was younger, I used to go to the beach and get like seashells and things like sand and pretend like I'm making concoctions. So you might also like to make concoctions. Okay. You have a very broad imagination, and you are very creative. or you're capable of being so. This might have been blocked off, but as a kid, that's what you were into, creating and things of that nature, okay? Yeah, I genuinely see you just working with like water or fire, or that might be your elements like in your charts, okay? If not, then you just possibly have the attributes of those, of those elements. All right, so what would your Fae family want you to know? They would want you to know that they are proud of you. I feel like your ancestors, like this is actually a very important message. Like, no bullshit aside, like your ancestors and your spirit guides are very proud of you because you've sacrificed something in your life to for like the sake of your family, your physical, your tangible family here. You've sacrificed something. You may be into work, but whatever it is that you've done, you've broken a curse, you've broken a chain, you've paid back your karmic debt, so in the next life you won't have to pay that karmic debt. Like, you're not taking your karma into the next life. You're not taking your karma from your past life into the next life because you've figured it out and you've done the work in this life. Now, are you taking your karma from this life into your next life? I don't know. Possibly. But you also could be having a kid soon, or maybe just a pet. Maybe you've been wanting a pet and this is your sign to go get the pet, okay? That new pet that you've been wanting. But the universe is telling you that if you haven't done this, then you need to do this. You need to sacrifice something in order to receive something if you have not done it yet. If you've done it, your Fae family is telling you that they are proud of you for doing this. And when I say Fae family, you guys know I mean your spirit guides and your ancestors, like your spirit guides, like the universe. Okay? You may have sacrificed a friend, like not literally, okay? You didn't go and you didn't take the blood and you didn't do none of that. You might, but I don't know. That's not mine. But you may have had to cut somebody off in order to have this new life. And for that, it was very hard for you, but because you've done that, you've done the work, even though it was hard, you will be receiving something twice as better, 3 times as better, 10 times as better. You will be receiving something new, someone new in your life that is going to see you as their equal, but also you guys will play the roles that you guys are wanting to play or supposed to play. You didn't want to give this up, whatever it was. Maybe it was your past. You didn't want to think like a new person, or you didn't want to let go of something because, okay, honestly, sometimes we don't let go of pain because that's the last thing that we have of that person or of that thing. And so we don't want to let it go. So we hold on to it and we cling on to it. And you probably were doing that for quite a while. You had a lot of emotion for whatever it is that you've sacrificed. But because you were willing to do that, even though it was hard, the universe is blessing you. Your God is blessing you. Your ancestors are here. They're helping you, and they're happy and they're proud of you for cutting that situation out, for cutting the cord, and for paying your karmic debt, because it not only helped you, it also helped possibly your kids, because karma does trickle down to our kids if we are not capable of paying it. Okay, so your Fae family wants you to know that they're proud of you. And don't be sad over something because you had to sacrifice it. Be happy because there's something that is coming. And if it's not there to you already, if you don't have this new thing yet, then it's right around the corner. Okay? You just have to run into it. You also may be a healer. Okay, so yes, thank you, Pal 4, for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Please have a blessed, beautiful day and or night. If you did enjoy, comment, subscribe, share, anything of that nature. I would have gladly appreciated. Also do want you guys to know that if you're new, like I told the other, y'all seen that? Like I told the other pals, I babble a lot. I ramble a lot, and I trip over my words, so I do apologize for that. But yeah, I'm not editing anything out, bro. I'm tired. Okay, anyways, bye. Okay, pile 5. What type of fairy would you be if you was a fairy? Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, you would be the way you look is like very kind of dark, like not like, you know, demonic or anything, but you're very like you don't play, like, you're hardcore. Okay, so you might like rock, you know. Or you might, you know, be a badass, like a rebel, like tattoos on the neck and shit. Or this just may be what you're attracted to, or the things that you've wanted to do in your life. Or you may be like, you know, you wear blue eyeliner and shit like that, and you do different shit. Like, you're very badass with your shit. You're a rebel, okay? So like, who you would be if you were you know, one of our celebrities that already exists, you would be Rico Nasty, okay? She likes the tattoos and the, you know, shit like that. So look up Rico Nasty, and that's the type of person that you would be, type of fairy you would be if she was a fairy. You may have extremely dark hair. You got Snow White, guys. I didn't show you, my apologies. But you may have extremely dark hair. You may be into dark magic, black magic. You have a spirit animal. Your spirit animal is a wolf. Okay. And something has been going on around your home. Some type of spirit, or you just have some toxic energy around your home that you're needing to purify. And not necessarily with sage, more so with sandalwood. You may be also participating in Dia de los Muertos, Dia de la sorry, but you know what I'm trying to say. Shit, you know what I'm trying to say. The Day of the Dead. I am gonna edit this shit. Actually, you know what? I'm not. Because everybody makes mistakes. Everybody gets that way. Everyone knows what I'm talking about. I need to do my eyebrows. Okay, anyways, I'm sorry, guys. I be getting into myself. But anyways, yeah, you possibly like to wear like chokers and like, I swear, I feel like you listen to rock and roll and you're like super badass rebel. Like, I want to hang out with you. But anyways, that's the type of characteristics. You possibly wear like super bold makeup, bro. Like, I swear, like, you may not wear like the foundation and stuff, but you may wear like bold eyeshadow and bold eyelashes and like, you know, like bold like eyeliner, things like that, of that nature. Like, your eyes are very, they may not really be covered. They're also colored. They're also very trippy. Dia de los Muertos. Okay, I got it. Think. Dia de las. Okay. Anyway, so yeah. You may wear your hair in 2 buns, or that's a style that would look extremely good on you. But people are intimidated by you. You're really intimidating. You may carry things from your past, honestly, and it may not be relationships. It may be about your childhood. Okay, because I'm not feeling relationships. I'm feeling childhood. But anyways. What type of element would you work with? You're probably a fire sign, or you would work with fire, or you would work with food and fruits and things of that nature, like harvest. Like, you also may be receiving things that, like, good karma. You're racking up good karma, or you maybe receiving some type of gift soon. There's something that, like, I keep getting for you to be careful about, and I feel like it's surrounding your home, your environment. You need to pay attention, be very cautious, be very alert, okay? Also, don't forget to look up the wolf, because that is standing out to me. But underneath all of this chaos, underneath everything that you know, underneath it all, this mask that you put on, you are sad about something, or you're very kind and you're very afraid. You're afraid for your inner child to get hurt again about something. And so you wear this mask. But in all actuality, you want someone to come save you. You know what? I just heard the song Save Me by Meek Mill. I feel like that's you. Like you're wanting someone to save you. You're wanting someone to ask you if you're okay. You're wanting someone to ask you multiple times if you're okay, because we all know the first time someone asks if we're okay, we say yes. But you want someone to ask you until you break down and cry and tell them what's going on with you. You want someone to tell you things are going to be okay. You have a friend, they're on the other side. Or they're an ancestor. And they're telling you that things are going to be fine and you don't believe them. But things are going to be fine. This is someone that you can talk to, you know? Also, you should start journaling, and it's not necessarily to manifest. You should start journaling about your emotions. Not journaling, like you should literally get a journal. That's what I mean. Get a journal and start writing down your emotions. Write down the music, because I feel like you're clairaudient where you hear songs. Okay, randomly you hear a song, and then a few days later or a few hours later it's on the radio. That's a sign. That's a message in there. And I feel like you need to step up to your calling, because it has to do with you being clairaudient. So you could be a tarot reader. You could be wanting to be a tarot reader or an oracle. Go for it. Okay? There's something that helps you purify, and I feel like it's music. You listen to music. Music is very important to you, or it's a very important message within the music that you listen to. Also, be careful with the certain words that you say when you sing songs or things like that. Don't sing them with too much intention behind them, because you could be manifesting that into your life. Because I feel like that's what people do, right? They write music, the industry. It's a very devious, dark one. They write music, and then they write music and they put it out, and it's negative, and then we sing it, and then we believe it, and then we manifest it because we're saying it so much, and then after we manifest it, it happens, obviously, and then we relate to the song, so we keep listening to the song, and it's a repetitive cycle that we need to break. Okay? Listen to music that's going to heal you. Listen to sound baths. Listen to also, you may want to listen to the Trigger Protection song by Janae Aiko. It's her new song. It's not really a song, it's more of a meditation music. So you might want to listen to that. But there's some type of situation that you need to purify, and it's going to help through music, or you're going to help purify people's songs and you're going to help purify people's souls, and you're going to help bring forth positive energy, help them have a positive change in their life. You're going to be a testimony, but you're going to use your gift, your clairaudient gift, your clairaudient. Use that gift to help people heal themselves, help people with their souls, because they're soul searching. And the way that you're going to be able to help them is by telling people the songs that you hear, the messages that you get out of those songs. Okay, so your spirit guides also help you through music. They help you bring forth messages through music. So you may be a tarot reader or an oracle, and you asking your spirit guides for messages and for help, and they're helping you, but they're helping you in a different way. That's how you know those are your spirit guides. If someone, I'm not going to get into it, but you'll know it's your spirit guide because they're helping you through music. They're sending you messages through music, okay? That's their way. All right? So thank you guys so much, Pal 5. I hope that you enjoyed that. If you did, please let me know. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that. If you didn't, I apologize, but I hope that you received the messages that you need from someone else, the insight. I think that's the word. But yeah, I do want you guys to know that if you're new, like I told all the other pals, I do babble a lot, okay? I talk about my personal life, I ramble a lot, and I trip over my words, okay? I'm kind of like all over the place and shit. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a blessed, beautiful day and or night. Okay, pal 6. Okay, pal 6. What type of fairy would you be if you were a fairy? You got the goose girl, theft. You got some big ass eyes, but they're dreamy. Okay, like not all of the pals have had big eyes, but like 2 pals have had extremely big eyes. You have big eyes. You have like these eyes that you get your own way. You can get your way like with anything. Like I swear, if you did steal something, like you would get out of it. I feel like you possibly may have done that when you were a kid, right? You love, okay, I'm not gonna get into that yet, but you have really big eyes, or you have very dreamy eyes. Like they don't have to be big, they're just dreamy. Like you can make someone fall in love with your eyes. Like you're very persuasive, and it's with your eyes. Okay, you possibly may have very light hair, very you like, if you were to get blonde, it would be like the lightest blonde that you could get. That's the type of person that you are. You like to stand out, and you don't see nothing wrong with it, and that's good. You stand up for who you are. You stand up for what you believe in, and you steal the spotlight. Like literally, wherever you go, people trust me when I say people pay attention, and they notice you everywhere you go. Okay, you have dreamy eyes. Oh my gosh, I love them. You have like this plump top lip maybe. Or you know what you're doing when you try to get your way. I'll tell you that much. You stole somebody's heart. I know that for sure. Okay, I'm so sorry for the noise in the back, man. This is too much. But I'm not editing this. You may have long fingers too. Or your hands may look very young. Okay, like don't look at my hands. Anyways, what type of element would you work with? I definitely see air or water. That's crazy. But less of air, more water. I mean, damn, there's a lot of water. Honestly, I could feel like Earth too. You may be an Earth sign too, because Earth deals with nature and nature deals with animals, and you seem to love animals, and not just pets. You love animals that you cannot have as a pet. As a person that isn't a celebrity or isn't rich, you wouldn't be able to own these type of pets, but you would. You love these type of pets like swans, ducks. Like you can't own ducks, but swans, and you know, just out of the ordinary type of animals that people don't really own. Those are the type of animals that you love, like yeah, goose, things like that. I really need clarity with yours. So yeah, you would be a air sign or a water sign or an earth sign, but less air, more earth, and way more water. Okay, what is this? Can you give me clarification on what type of message there? Thank you. Okay, so you've made a decision that wasn't quite, sorry, what would your family want you to know? What would your faith family want you to know? Like what message is the universe or your spirit guides trying to tell you? Because that's what I mean when I say your faith family. Okay, what they're trying to let you know is your emotions have got you in a pickle. You may have stole someone's heart, and that wasn't your intentions, but you can't fucking help it with those eyes. But you need to be still, and you need to think of a plan, a way to get out of this situation that you've gotten yourself in. It doesn't necessarily have to be stealing someone's heart. You could have actually stole something, and you're needing to be still, or you need to change your ways, your ways and of doing things, the way that you think. You need to change your perspective. Your spirit guide could be a swan or a goose. You need to be still and kumbaya, wusa, before you make some type of decision. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm gonna get one more card. Hold on. Can I get one more card on this? What is this about? Okay. Yeah. So something's being revealed to you, and before you make a very, very, very drastic, this decision that you will choose to make is life-changing. So make sure that it's the right one. Take time to think before you react, okay? because every action has a reaction, and yours is going to be a reaction. So be careful. Take some time before you make this decision, okay? Talk to your spirit guides. Talk to your animal totems. Sorry, I said your animal totems will be a goose or a swan, right? So check that out. This may be about you moving. Some of you guys may be wanting to move backward with the situation. No, move forward. Something has been unveiled for you. Okay, the sun is coming out. That's all I got for pile 6. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a blessed, beautiful day and or night. Okay. And last but not least, pile 7. What type of fairy would you be if you were a fairy? Guys, sorry I got interrupted. But for pile 7, what type of fairy would you be if you were a fairy? So we got fairy ointment, the site. Fairy ointment. So you also, just like one of the other pals, may possibly have been a fairy in your past life, okay? Say hi to my baby. That's my son. Okay. So you may be super like hippie, like peaceful. So you may like be more into natural ointments and natural remedies and wearing natural toners, not necessarily wearing a lot of makeup. If you do, I don't really see you wearing makeup, but if you do, it's just like you may be one of those LA girls, you know, we only wear eyelashes and lip gloss, and that's our, you know, day-to-day makeup. But when you want to, you can pop out and look bomb. That's the type of person that you are, or would be, if you were a fairy. If you were a fairy, your hair, you may wear it in braid. You would have wear it in braids or long hair, but also out of the way. You wouldn't wear it all on your face and stuff, you know. You're just very hippie, like you don't really care. You have a very natural beauty to you. You may love flowers, daisies, butterflies. You may see a lot of butterflies. You also should look up the meaning of a butterfly. Meanings of a butterfly could mean transformation, transition to a new phase or a new cycle in your life. One door closing, another door opening, opportunities coming in, a spirit guide, or you know, your angels trying to talk to you, or you know, an ancestor or a family member that made it to another side trying to tell you that they've made it. Okay, that could be something that, you know, is happening in your life. You have this innocent look on your face. You could be one of those people that do not age, or you age well. How about that? Like some fine wine. Okay, you wear a lot of colors, or you just wear anything. You just wake up and you throw something on, and that's what you're wearing for the day. And people are like, "Oh my gosh, you dress so good. Where did you get that outfit from? Where did you get that?" And you're like, "Girl, I just threw this on." Okay. You also could be like into Buddhism or Buddhist. You should possibly check that out. You know, their religion, I believe, mostly has to do with joy and peace. That's their end all be all goal. Nothing less, nothing more. I really don't know what else though, like honestly. But what type of element would you work with in? You would possibly work with earth elements. So like herbs, nature, trees. You possibly love trees. Hug a tree, say hello. I'm gonna have to wrap this up very soon, okay? But yeah, you seem very innocent. You may be into the same sex as you, not all the time, but if you're not, you are in tune with both. Okay, so you're masculine and feminine. Okay, you're balanced. Everyone's masculine and feminine, but you're balanced in that. You know, a lot of people have problems and trouble with that. You stand up for what you believe in, and you know your rights. If you don't, I'm feeling like you need to get into, not necessarily law, but you need to at least know your rights. Okay. Yeah, you could be like a protester, or you know, like you really stand up for what you believe in. But What is your faith family? What would they want you to know? Which is also when I'm saying faith family, I'm saying what are your spirit guides and ancestors wanting you to know? You could be clairvoyant, or like you see the future, you have visions. Use these visions, take your power. Hold on. I'm sorry guys for the noise. Excuse me, knowledge. Shh. Shh, be quiet. Come here. He's so tall, bro. He's 3 years old. Sorry, guys. Say hi. Oh, okay. But be quiet. Shh. Okay? I'm making a video. Yes, so your spirit guides and your ancestors are telling you to use your power to see through the bullshit, really. Use your power and your sight to prosper and to move forward. I just feel like you have like this vision. You have no, be quiet. You have a vision of how to make the world peaceful. And I feel like right now is the time for you to go forward and move forward with that, and it will unfold. Also, if you're doing positive, great deeds in the world, you will be rewarded for that. Not that you're doing it for a reward, but if you're doing deeds and doing nice things for people, it is a blessing. And I just want you to know that these people actually still think of you. If you've done something nice for someone, maybe just a stranger on the street, they still remember you to this day, and you could be an inspiration to them. The dragonfly could be very significant to you as well. You may want to look up the message of that. But you have a lot of ideas on how to make this world more peaceful, make this world a better place. You have a gift, and the universe is telling you that right now is the time to use that gift. Take your power and to use it to bring light into the world. Because I feel like you're a light worker. I feel like you are a light worker, and you also, you're like a light worker. And you have a gift that you need to use. And I'm not necessarily saying God will take it away from you. Shh. I'm not necessarily saying God will take it away from you, but I'm saying that it's right now is the time. Okay? So thank you guys so much, Pal 7, for watching this video. I hope that you guys enjoy. Please have a blessed, beautiful day and or night. Bye.